discuss the concept of simplification of integers using Bodmas. Bodmas means bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. That means first we will solve the brackets, then of, then division, multiplication, addition and then subtraction from left to right. That means whenever we are given an expression and we are supposed to solve, we will first solve the brackets, then we will solve the of operator, then division, then multiplication, addition and subtraction, starting from left towards to going towards right. For example, I have to solve 3 into 4 of 5 divided by 6 plus 7. If this is an expression which I have to solve, I will first start from left and go towards right. First of all, as there is no brackets, so I will leave the first step, that is brackets, and in the next step I have the of operator. So I will first solve this of operator. Of operator is nothing but multiplication. So we can say 3 into 4 into 5 means 20 divided by 6 plus 7. The next step we will be solving for division. That means we will have 3 into 20 divided by 6. That means 3.33 plus 7. The next step will be multiplication. We will multiply 3 with 3.33 and we will get 3 into 3, 9, 9.9 plus 7. And the last step will be solving for addition. That means 7 plus 9 will get 16.99. So, whenever we have to solve an expression using Bodmas, we will follow the steps of first we will solve the brackets, then of operator, then division, then multiplication, addition and subtraction. For example, and we will start from left and we will go towards right. For example, we have to solve this type of expression 3 into 4 of 5 divided by 6 plus 7. First we will use this of operator because we don't have brackets in this expression, so we will solve for the of operator. 4 of 5 means we are multiplying 4 with 5 and I get 20. In the next step we will solve for division and I get 20 divided by 6, I will get 3.33. Now the next step will be multiplication. 3 into 3.33 is 9.99 and then we will have addition plus 7 and answer will be 16.99. Now suppose I have to solve an expression 8 plus 8 of 8 divided by 8 minus 3 by 5, 34 by 5. For this we will use the method of Bodmas. We will first search for brackets. As there is no bracket in the expression, so we will go to the next step, that is of. And now we see that we have an of operator. So we will first solve for this of operator. So it will become 8 plus 8 into 8 is 64 divided by 8 minus 34 by 5. In the next step we will solve for division and we get 64 divided by 8. So the answer will be 8 plus 64 divided by 8 is 8 minus 3 by 5. And in the next step we will solve for multiplication. We will see that there is no multiplication. So the next step will be addition. Now I will solve for addition. 8 plus 8 means 16 minus 34 by 5. In the last step we will solve for subtraction. As we have 16 minus 34 by 5, we will take LCM as 5. We will consider 16 upon 1 and we will take LCM as 5. So 1 into 5 means 5. So we will multiply 16 with 5 and we will get 80 minus 34. So it will be further 46 upon 5. So this is the answer for the expression 8 plus 8 of 8 divided by 8 minus 34 by 5. Let us discuss it again. Suppose we are given an expression like this. We'll use the method of Bodmas. For this we will first search for brackets. As there are no brackets in this statement, so we'll go to the next step, that is of operator. we see that we have an of 8. So we'll multiply this. We get 8 of 8 means 64. And in the next step, we'll go for division. And we have a division here, 64 divided by 8. So we'll write 8 plus 64 divided by 8 is 8 minus 34 by 5. In the next step, we have to search for multiplication. As there is no multiplication, so we'll go to the next step, that is addition. And we'll solve 8 plus 8, we'll get 16. So it will become 16 minus 34 upon 5. And in the last step, we have to solve for subtraction. Now we see that we have 16 minus 34 by 5. For this, we'll take 5 as LCM. That means, as 16 was a whole number, so we'll have a denominator of 1. Now we'll find an equivalent fraction for 16 upon 1 with the denominator 5. So I'll multiply 1 with 5, I get 5, and I'll multiply the numerator again. 16 into 5 is 80. So I get 80 minus 34 upon 5. On further simplifying, I get 46 upon 5. Now let us take another example. 10 plus bracket 10 into 10 divided by 10 and bracket close. When we are solving this expression, we'll again use the concept of Bodmas. So now we'll search for brackets. As we have a bracket, so we'll first try to solve the bracket. In the bracket, we have, that means we'll write 10 plus bracket. Now bracket has 3 terms in it. So we'll solve these 3 terms using again the concept of Bodmas. Now in the bracket, we have 10 into 10 divided by 10. As there is no of operator, so we'll go for the division. So we'll have 10 into 10 divided by 10 means 1. In the next step, it will be 10 plus 10 into 1 means 10. We'll go for multiplication. Further, we'll simplify 10 plus 10 and it will come out to be 20. So in this example, we had a bracket. So we first solve the bracket, and in solving the bracket, we again use the concept of Bodmas. Because we had 3 terms, we had a division sign and we have a multiplication sign. We'll first solve for division. So I divided 10 with 10 and I got 1. Now I'll be solving the multiplication. So 10 into 1 means 10. Now I have opened the bracket. So I got 10 plus 10 and the answer was 20.